So, this week's Life Changes Everything is about people that are important in your lives and in our lives. And mine, there are so many. There are so many. There are so many. Because you cannot get to be a successful or semi successful or whatever kind of successful person without having people be very, very influential. But I think the one that I'm going to talk about today is my grandmother, my nanny. She was my mom's mom. And she lived with us my whole life until up until she died. And she, with my mom, taught me how to read. She taught me that there are other cultures besides the Italian Catholic way I grew up because she was Jewish. So I got to go to all the holidays and learn about all that. But more than anything, she taught me how to care for people because she got really ill. The last 7 years of her life were really, really fraught with doctors and nurses. And she had a bypass, she had a stroke, she had heart disease, she had everything. She was taking 13 pills a day. She couldn't speak, she couldn't walk, she couldn't talk. I guess speaking is talking, but you know. And to my young mind, it was mind-blowing because I was watching very peaked human suffering for an extended period of time. And it was somebody I loved very much. And outside of that being horrible, because that is horrible, when anybody that you love goes through something like that, it also taught me that it's not about whether you get sick, and it's not about whether you're well, and it's not about um, it's not about whether the good or the bad things happen in your life. It's just about life. It wasn't, whether my grandmother was well or whether she was ill. It wasn't a good or a bad thing that she was so sick. It just was. And it made me appreciate spending time with her. It made me remember all the times with her that much more clearly because I knew that they were limited. It taught me that there are ways to communicate other than verbally because we had to get very creative about how we communicated with her. It taught me that the most important thing to do when somebody is suffering is just to be with them. Mostly it taught me that the things that we go through in life aren't good or bad. Life just is. Those things just are. And how you act during it is the only thing you have. And I will always be proud of the way my family acted while my grandmother needed us. And that's helped me look back on that time without any sadness, but knowing that the way her life was, we helped it be as good as it could be while she had it. I think that's all we can ask of each other. I would like my question of the week to be to you guys, for you to tell me one time that you helped somebody through something difficult and how you did it, how you helped somebody during their difficult times. And that's it. And I promise that one day I'm going to get a better camera than my eyesight camera, but I'm just nuts right now. Melissa, out! Ow.